Actually, I really want to go to all the spots where BTS has.
Christmas. It's just someone else's birthday.
안녕하세요, Carol입니다.
정주입니다.
And welcome to my channel, Oh Carol. For today's video, we will do a Q&A. These questions were asked by our closest friends and some family members.
그래서 오늘은 간단하게 Q&A를 한번 진행을 해볼 거고요. 앞서서 질문들은 지인들에게 국제부부 또는 신혼부부에 대해서 궁금한 것들을 받아서 모아봤습니다.
But before we start answering the questions, we would like to share a little information about us first. So we just got married last April 28th of this year. And we are planning of moving to South Korea really soon. And if you want to watch that video about our love story, we'll put the link up here. And let's now begin. Ready?
가자!
Nothing like your smile in the morning.
Okay, the first question from Issa. Was it difficult to adjust to the culture differences?
At first, yes, because I only knew a little about Jeonju. Yes, I've watched too many K-dramas. I also thought so many Korean students, but it's different when you are having a relationship with a Korean. There are many instances that he doesn't understand our occasions, let's say Christmas.
Christmas. It's just someone else's birthday. It's true. It's not special for me at all. Especially like someone who is not a Catholic. It's just a holiday. And also my family. Like everyone in my family are Buddhist. So we don't really celebrate it. Question number 2. It's a follow-up question from Issa. Do you compromise to avoid the arguments?
Personally, I'm a very stubborn person. When I decide on something, it's already 99% final without asking his opinion. That was me in the beginning of our relationship. I know it was wrong because we are coming from different cultural backgrounds. So one time we wanted to spend the Christmas together, but my idea was stuck in the Filipino way. I want to spend it with my family. But since he is the bigger person in our relationship, he is more mature than I always end up listening to him, listening to his advice.
Yeah, that's her personality. If I disagree or change, she will be very disappointed. So we just try to meet halfway. Question number 3 from Kate. What are your biggest fears about your relationship?
Now that we're married, I'm scared that he will get too annoyed because I'm so immature and ignorant. I'm immature when I'm with him because I'm in my most comfortable state. For my ignorance, of course, I still have a lot to learn about how to be a proper Korean spouse. I still need to have a good relationship with my in-laws, his relatives, and my Hangul is really bad at the moment. I think I'm only level 1. So generally speaking, it's gonna be a very big struggle for me. And I hope he doesn't lose all the patience he has got.
Well, I don't know. I don't fear anything for our relationship. I'm just worried of her because I've lived in Australia for almost 2 years. And even if I had a lot of friends, I suffer from loneliness, and also I've seen many people decided to go back to their country because of it. So overcoming loneliness is the most important when she lives in Korea. Next question is follow-up question from Kate. Was it Kate?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you feel is the secret to making a marriage work for a lifetime?
Okay. Ever since we started our relationship, communication has been the key. If couples talk about anything, then there won't be any problem. Everything will be settled. So I think we just have to continue that. We'll just keep on talking, communicating.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Communication, trust, no secret. Enough. Okay, next question. Number 5 is from Julius. How did you overcome the language barrier?
Actually, we didn't have so much issue with language because fortunately his English was fluent enough for me, and because of that we were able to share our interest while we were still dating. And up until now that we're married, we have been using English only in our relationship.
Well, maybe because she has much experience to teach Korean. So even if I spoke oddly, she gets my point. And also we created new words like chuk chuk buluk buluk, you know, baby talk.
Wow, you forgot.
Yeah. So the new words can cover everything.
Smart.
Okay, number 6. Follow question from Julius. Give tip how to survive LDR.
LDR. We were able to survive LDR because we always make time for each other. So we talk every day about the simplest events or even the smallest change in our days. Then we also give time, our alone time. Don't be in front of each other's screen 24/7 because that's annoying and very draining. And the key is to trust and also make sure to end your LDR. How long were we in LDR?
Almost 1.5 year.
And when he came home, only a month after that, we got married. So you have to set long-term goals and achieve those goals.
Question 7 from Stephanie. Are Korean oppas really sweet and thoughtful?
I don't know. I only had a relationship with one Korean oppa. I don't even call him oppa. That's a weird thing to say for a foreigner to a Korean, so don't say it. Anyway, what I noticed from my husband is he can be sweet, but he is always thoughtful. Unlike Filipino guys who showers you with material things like flowers, chocolates, blah 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 blah, useless things, he would rather ask what I need, like my computer, my chair. These are all his Valentine's gifts.
That's more realistic, you know.
Yeah, and what I noticed from him is his love language is act of service. He always cook for me. And also time. That's what I know from my own Korean husband, not oppa.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like my personality because I'm from Daegu, this south part of Korea. People from there are mostly very, unexpressive. It's really bad at expression. expression.
Expressing themselves.
Expressing themselves. Maybe I might be like one of them. So, stop watching Korean dramas too much. That's all imaginary oppas.
Yes, they don't exist.
Question number 8 from Richelle. How do you see the future individually and collectively as a couple?
Individually, I want to be a successful YouTuber.
It's okay, you don't need to help. 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다.
Anyway, as a couple, we've always had the idea of 5 years. It means 5 years from our marriage, we want to grow individually as a couple, to be stable and have enough experience, and of course financially be stable, so that we'll be able to be fully equipped with everything we need for the next step of our relationship. Having little Taeyong and little Yuna. Wow, they have names. Anyway, on becoming parents.
Question number 9 is from Chris.
Hi, Sir Chris.
How would you feel when you arrive in Incheon Airport?
Actually, to be honest, I've been watching so many vlogs.
Every night.
Just every night, every morning too. I've been watching too many vlogs about moving to Korea or arrival at Incheon Airport. Maybe because I'm so excited. And I don't want to look stupid at the airport. Like, I don't know where to go, what to do. I don't want him to be embarrassed of me. And what I know, there are so many steps when you arrive in South Korea nowadays because of the protocols. So I want to know which to go, what to present, documents. Yeah, so how would I feel? Of course, if I could just jump, roll over, if I could just shout, yes, I'll feel very happy. I will shout and joy. It's one of my childhood dreams to live abroad. So that is my first step for that dream to come true.
It will be the last question from Hansu and Brian. Where do you want to go when you arrive in Korea? Korea!
Only one?
Yes, only one. Maybe.
Okay, first, it's a bit hard, but I've always wanted to go to the set of Spring Day BTS song Gangwon.
Gangwon-do.
Gangwon-do. So I wanna sit there and feel the seat, like where Bangtan has been.
Just bus stop.
Yeah, I wanna go there, take a picture, and just feel the moment of an army. And actually, I really wanna go to all the spots where BTS has been. Yeah, it might take forever and a lot of money and a lot of effort, but I will slowly fulfill that army dream of mine. See you, Bangtan. Thank you, husband, in advance. And that will be all for today's Q&A video. If you have been watching up until now, thank you so much. If you have more questions to ask about us, feel free to comment down below. And forgot.
just 구독과
And please don't forget 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 이따
이따
봐요.
봐요.